there are other people there, and you said you're an introvert. So in interim housing, they have co-ed sites and they have same-sex sites where it's only women in one facility.
But I also told you in our thing that
I didn't finish my sentence, but go ahead.
Well, you wouldn't let me finish either.
You did finish your sentence. You were
I
talking
didn't.
about
I
Moon.
actually have it on recording.
I know, and you said Moon was your service animal, and I said, what service does he provide after you finish that sentence?
And I was trying to tell you, but you interrupted.
You didn't. No, you can go back to recording. You didn't say anything after that. You just held your forehead.
Because I was trying to calm down.
Okay. Well, I want you calm, definitely. So the second type of housing we're discussing is bridge housing, interim housing, and it sounds like you're not interested in that because you need to be isolated or more personal.
Assuming again?
I can't hear you, unfortunately. I'm sorry, what?
Go ahead, continue.
Okay. So the third type of housing is permanent housing. That's where you have your own apartment. You don't have anyone around you since you like to be more isolated or stay to yourself. Are you interested in permanent housing?
Yes.
Okay, great.
That one I'm actually very interested in.
Great. And so most permanent housing, and there's more than one type of permanent housing for that matter. There's three broad types. Pardon me?
How many?
I mean, there's a bunch, but I would say there's three basic types. One type of permanent housing is where you just get your own apartment or house, like anybody would. But that's challenging if your income is low. So the second type is subsidized housing, where you pay 30% of your income towards the rent. You pay, like Section 8, for example. But it's not only Section 8. There's many types of programs where you pay 30% of your income towards the rent. Housing for Health, shelter-based care. Most of them require you to have a diagnosis of verification of disability from a doctor.
I got plenty of that one.
Great, that's very helpful.
Physical. It's not mental, but it's physical.
Great, we can get started.
Mostly on my spine.
Okay, we can get started on a Housing for Health application ASAP.
The best way to do that is I need someone to come with me to the hospital.
We can do that.
For me to get an X-ray done on my spine.
Easy.
Again.
Easy to do. We can help
my
with that.
first one and everything was years ago. And everything that was lost because that was actually my first RV before this one.
Sure. We've transported you before. We transported you in the vehicle here, so we can do it again. The third type of permanent housing, I would say, is something called rapid rehousing, which is where it's a temporary subsidy. So we pay everything to get somebody an apartment. First month, last month, deposit, whatever it takes. And then over the course of a year, we start paying less and less and less. So the next month, maybe we pay 90% of the rent.
Does that mean that I still live just by myself, me and Moon?
I didn't quite finish.
Okay, sorry. I just was asking a question. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna type this out for you as well and give it to you printed.
I have it on recording, so.
No, the types of housing. I know you've told me multiple times you recorded me. I already heard you. So you can repeat it again, but I'm aware.
No, I can actually just listen to the recording.
I hear you. Do you mind? But only if I tell you what it is, how the rapid rehousing program works, can you listen to it again on a recording.
Yes.
So what happens is that the subsidy goes down over the course of a year, so then the next month it might be where you pay 90% of the rent. I'm sorry, you pay 10% of the rent, we pay 90. And then I don't want that in my face, you need to do 6 feet. You're not even wearing a mask.
It's my phone.
Okay, so it can record me from there, correct?
No.
Why not?
It's very low.
But you're talking about the volume. So
yes.
I can increase my volume and say that, and again, I'm going to type it up. That way I don't have to scream into a phone, and you'll have all the rapid rehousing information on a piece of paper. You can read it well.
All right.
So you said your first goal is to go to a doctor to get an X-ray for your spine so that you can try and get housing. Do you have any income right now? General relief or SSI or something like that?
I have food stamps.
Okay. That comes to the DPSS office, Department of Public Social Services. Is there a reason that they also provide general relief? Is there a reason that you haven't wanted to get that?
I do not qualify.
Okay. Are you comfortable sharing why that is?
I have no idea. They've never told me.
Maybe we can help with that, help advocate for you. Navigating these systems.
That's why I have not had the GR and everything ever.
Okay.
And I've been trying to actually get it.
Well, it's been a challenge because of coronavirus. You can't really go inside
No,
the
before
facilities.
all that, it's been like 16 years.
Oh, wow. You haven't had GR for that long?
I've never had it.
Huh.
Except for once.
Sometimes they'll want people to do the work program, GROW it's called, but you can get an exemption if a doctor.
I do not qualify for GROW because of my spinal deformities.
Exactly. So we need to make sure that the DPSS office knows that. I don't know who your worker is providing your food stamps.
Random people.
Say that again.
Random people.
Oh, random people. Okay. I have a goal sheet that is on paper in my car. I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to give it to you with what you've just told me, so that I have a record as well, in addition to this recording. And my partner also has record of what we've discussed you want to do. I'm happy to get you connected to medical services. I'll call right now. It's very easy to reach out to a place that should be able to refer you to a specialist. Most of the time, a primary care physician will refer you to a specialist, such as a clinic. There's one right around the corner in Saban. It's right there on Hollywood Boulevard. It's appointment-based because of coronavirus. It's not walk-in like it used to be. We make a call, make an appointment, you show up, and that's that. You say, I have these spinal issues. I need an X-ray or MRI or CAT scan or whatever it is you're requesting. And then...
Mostly just an X-ray.
X-ray. That should be easy enough. And they'll say, okay, go over here.
With the X-ray and everything, you can actually see how curvy my spine is.
Okay.
And how deformed my tailbone is.
Okay, that's important.
See, my tailbone literally curls up like that instead of being like this, which is actually normal for a tailbone.
Oh, okay.
Mine actually does this like a hook.
Oh, all right.
And it's extremely painful.
All right, and then...
And also my spine goes like that.
Okay.
And like that at the same time. It's kind of weird.
I've had clients with something called scoliosis before. I don't know if it's the same thing.
I have lordosis.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that as well, yes.
Which is part of the lower lumbar.
Yeah, exactly. The inward
where
curve.
it curves inside, yes.
Yeah.
I have that.
I had somebody with that I was working with once.
I have that, and I also have scoliosis as well.
And those...
I have both.
Okay.
Lordosis and scoliosis.
Have you ever wanted to apply for SSI?
I've been trying to, but guess what? I was only told that I'm only allowed to apply for something that's like for the mental state or something, and I don't even qualify for that.
Oh, okay.
I've tried to how do you do that? What is it called again?
SSI, you mean?
No, there's SSI and also SSDI.
Oh, SSDI as well. Yes.
I was trying to apply for SSDI, which is for disabilities.
Exactly. It's something.
And I was told just by looking at me, without even looking at my medical records, that I somehow don't qualify for that.
Okay.
And they don't even know my medical records. It's like, what the fuck?
Sure. So while many of the people I've worked with who've been homeless a very long time have either experienced things such just from being outside, not because they had it beforehand. But
I've had it before. My disabilities, my physical.
I'm talking about something else.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't quite finish. Just by virtue,
get my freaking phone to
just by virtue of being outside, may have, even if they did not experience the things beforehand, might have become depressed or become anxious or have PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder.
I know what that is.
I'm not saying you do. I said many of the people I work with may have PTSD. I think in the past you may have reported traumas to me. So if a clinician saw you and said, oh wow, this person does have PTSD, whether you think you do or not, and you could get SSI based on that, would you be interested in doing that or no?
Oh, I actually am diagnosed with PTSD.
There you go. So you might be able to apply for SSI based on that. They consider PTSD to be what happens in our mind, the trauma we've experienced, not necessarily our tailbone or something physical. So it is possible if a doctor or a clinician were to say, hey, this person has had these traumas because of being on the streets, now has PTSD, and It makes it
I've
challenging.
been having that, PTSD and everything since I was a kid.
There you go. So it may have affected you for a very long time. Maybe, and I'm not a doctor, but maybe it even has played a part in why it's been challenging for you to sustain employment or housing or something
No,
over time.
that's where you're wrong.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
That part is because nobody actually gives me a chance.
Oh, okay. Well, you
That's
should
what
get
that
a chance.
actually is.
But what I don't want is while
My PTSD does not affect my life at all.
Okay.
So therefore, because of that, because my PTSD does not affect my life, he's trying to play.
He thought there was I think a fly went on me.
Probably. He's trying to grab the fly.
But no.
He likes eating flies for some weird reason. You're such a weirdo. Come on.
While these people are not giving you chances for employment or housing or whatever it is, I would hate
They're not giving me a chance for anything.
I would hate to see this RV taken and you have to be literally homeless like many of my other...
Again, for
everyone
the
else I work with
time.
is on the block. And that gets old, right? That's
and I'm way
not
too
what we
old
want
for that.
There you go. I think everyone's
I'm
still
almost
for
33 years old.
I think
my birthday's coming up here in October.
I think even
October 25th is my birthday.
Oh, okay. Happy early birthday.
I wish. It'd be a great birthday if I actually had a job.
So you've described some specific health issues with your spine and your
it's just with my spine.
Yes, you described those. But I'll say
That's
that
it.
I heard you. That is it. What I'm going to say is that we have a form. It's called a verification of disability, which does not need anything specific. It just says physical health. So a doctor just checks the box that says physical health, and we can already get started on the housing for health process. So, like you said,
but it's also always good to actually have actual
I agree.
proof.
Absolutely. I'm with you. Like I already told you a few minutes ago,
That's why
and you have it on recording, we want to call and get you to a clinic for an x-ray ASAP. I already
hospital.
said that.
That's the only place they actually do it.
We can go to a hospital. There's many hospitals. There's Hollywood Presbyterian.
No,
hospitals
not
all
that
over
place.
the place.
Not Hollywood
I'm
Presbyterian.
not saying that one specifically. I'm saying there's many hospitals
Can
around.
I just say something?
You can say whatever you like, yes.
Hollywood Presbyterian is not a good place for anyone.
I have clients who use it. If it doesn't work for you, we'll find another one.
They don't like.
You need to let me know which hospitals you're open to and why you haven't gone there for an X-ray in the last.
Too far.
Okay.
It's in downtown LA.
Okay, so there's a hospital downtown you want to go to?
Yes.
Which do you remember that? Do you remember the name of it, or you don't remember offhand?
I don't remember offhand.
So what about?
But they helped me with actually getting a real X-ray of my spine.
A real X-ray. Okay. Have you heard of Cedar Sinai? Does that ring a bell? That hospital?
Yes, but I'm not allowed to go there because I don't have a what do you call that? A membership.
Got it. Well, we can always help advocate if we're driving you wherever it is. Are you willing to go to any hospital besides the one downtown that you don't know the name of? Or is that the only hospital you're willing to go to?
No, I'm okay with anything else as long as it's not Hollywood Presbyterian.
We won't go there. I'll never take you anywhere you don't want to go. We don't kidnap people, of course, or drag them by their ears. We want to work with your goals. So that's why I'm going to go to this goal sheet.
I prefer to go to a hospital to get an X-ray of my spine.
Oh, my head.
As long as it's a hospital that actually cares about their patients.
I can't guarantee how a particular nurse or staff will be, but I will do my best to advocate for you. So if you're not getting the care you deserve, which you deserve good care, then me and my partner have our city-county badges and we say, hey...
I just deserve to have someone actually just X-ray my fucking spine.
I agree 100% with you.
And I need someone to actually be there with me.
No, of course, we'll be. I go all the time to people with doctor's appointments. I'll be there with you in the room. They allow it. I'm going to write this down on a paper.
Good, because with that means there's no room for them to screw me over.
Well, there you go. I'm going to write this down. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, Lord have fucking mercy. And this is part of the reason why I just let myself get raped. Because of people like that. But yeah, okay. I had to fucking comply. Had no choice. But whatever. Okay. I think I might have enough time to smoke a cigarette. Damn it, where's my lighter? Yeah, there's this. I was talking about this thing. This is just a card. See? Oskins. Oh, that's his last name. Okay. Where's my freaking lighter? Ah, it's kind of hard to actually find anything when I have to cover my freaking vagina. Out of nowhere, out of the freaking blue, they freaking show up after like what? How many months? And they want to fucking. Jonathan wants to fucking say he actually cares. After how many fucking months already? Well, we'll see. Actions speak louder than words. My actions always proves that I'm actually trying to better my life. Other people's actions, not so much. And that's just based on experience. Where is my fucking lighter? I need a fucking cigarette so I can actually calm down. Good Lord, have fucking mercy. Yeah. Meow. Oh. Yeah, that's a lid. Bottle cap. Oh, there's my fucking lighter. Right underneath my butt. Figures. I am Moon. Careful with mommy's vagina, please. Oh, okay, they're actually still here. I need to wipe my eyes and yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down. Too old for this stuff. I'm seriously way too fucking old for this. Oh, fucking hell. I'm almost ready for retirement, basically. That's how old I feel. Oh, yeah. 16 fucking years on the streets, and all because Lisa Jane Kidwell and J.B. Tucker Jr. does not give two flying fuck shits about their own biological children. And I'm one of them, supposedly. I just recently found out I'm actually O positive, and Lisa Jane Kidwell is A positive, and J.B. Tucker Jr., which is my supposed father, is AB negative. A positive and AB negative does not create O positive blood. Ever. Alrighties. Moon, you're literally in the way, honey.
I'll write my phone number on this as well.
Okay. Moon is literally in the way.
Hey, buddy. I'm going to give it to you. I'm just writing my email as well.
I had to switch it to my right hand. You know, my phone. Moon, honey.
So this is your name, Lily. You're going to have this to take pictures or film as you need. The goals you've described, including seeing a doctor for an X-ray of your spine, I wrote. Then we're going to be applying for permanent housing, specifically housing for health. It's a 4-page application.
Can I actually bring my service dog with me?
With you where?
To the housing.
Yes.
I can?
Anywhere that we fund, even shelters, accepts animals.
Can you please say it on the recording? That I can actually bring my doggy with me.
I don't want that in my...
It's not going to be in your face.
I understand.
We're just trying to bring it closer.
So there are federal housing laws, and there's the Americans
my
with...
service dog.
I didn't finish my sentence. You're telling me I'm going to give you this paper. You can text or call me, and everything's on there.
Oh, he's afraid of a cell phone, apparently. It's no wonder that he's not been contacting me at all. And I got all that on recording. I don't know what he's actually afraid of. Honestly. I really don't. I don't get it. I wouldn't be afraid. At least I don't have to have the blanket over my naked self this time. I'm just gonna... Yeah, just my knees. See? No pants. And I'm not gonna show my naked self, obviously. That's only reserved for my boyfriend. And that's about it. And Sean Wayne, if you're actually watching this, I'm getting really sick and tired of you just ignoring me, basically. We've been together for almost 2 years now. I'm about to be 33. And we've been together since June 30th of last year. No. Not last year. Was it before last year? Oh, great. Now my fucking brain is like really discombobulated. Oh, almost all this fucking stress, man. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, baby. I'm a fucking idiot, and I know that. Especially when I'm confused. But anyways. I was trying to, well, Sean, you actually know. You already know. And I'm getting really sick and tired of Sean, my boyfriend, just not even admitting to the fact that I'm actually his girlfriend. It's like, what the hell? How long do I need to actually be a fucking secret? Seriously. How long do I need to be a secret? I'm actually trying to better my life. It's not my damn fault that other people, like him, that you just seen, along with Ted, and many other different people, just really don't want to help. And he seems like he wants to help. Keyword, seems like. But we will see. Right, Sean? We will see. Tobacco. And I know, Sean, you don't like me doing that. And I'm really sorry. But with all this fucking stress, yeah. I can't help that one. And I'm sorry.